Hey guys, well, I have a lot of things to talk about, and I should have addressed these things ahead of time, before. But it's been long since I made a video again, so I'm sorry about that. Well, yesterday I was thinking about what should I talk about, for today, for my next video. And I'm thinking, I've been talking about all these other people, who are getting on my nerves. But this time I want to mix things up, change something. And the thing I want to talk about today is my dreams. And I'm talking when you sleep, you have a dream or a nightmare. And for some reason, a lot of people, when I ask them, do you remember your dream? They say, no, I don't remember my dream. I don't even think I had a dream. Me, I always have a dream. Usually, always have a dream. And maybe I had a dream, but I don't remember it. But these dreams I just remember off the bat because either I woke up panicking, breathing heavily. Courage, I don't know. Courage, get away! You're interrupting my video. Alright. What was I saying? But yeah, back to that. When I have a memorable dream, I probably wake up oh my god, what the hell was that? And this particular dream, this was it was on Thursday night, right? I don't think I had a dream last night. I think I did. I don't remember. But this particular dream I remember because it was so weird. Sometimes you had two dreams in one. I don't think it was two dreams in one, but it was a continuation, I guess. Probably. It felt like it was two dreams. So let's move on. Basically, there was an outbreak of a spider, and this spider, it didn't even look like a spider. You know those things in Dead Space? You know how there's they're human, they're kind of human, but they're they're kind of like zombies. They have those two long legs, two long arms, and yeah, that's basically what it was. But it had those features, and in the middle it had two legs on to the left, two legs on the right, and it was in the bathroom. It was in my bathroom, and it was just sitting there. It was standing there, and I went to the room and told Mom, there's a big ugly, there's a spider in the bathroom. And went on and went on. Supposedly this spider senses body heat. So I'm guessing it can't see, but it follows I don't know, it's weird. It senses your body heat and it chases after you. If it feels your body heat, it's gonna chase after you. So I turn around and all of a sudden it's coming into my room. And I started freaking out. I started running around the room because this thing, it's jumping around. It jumped on the ceiling and it jumped down trying to get on me, and I'm running around. And I kind of think that yeah, first of all, spiders of these days, the spiders are not like that one, the one I had in my dream, but those daddy long legs, typical spiders. They look better than this spider, because this spider was freaky. It was not even a spider. I think it was an alien, but they called it a spider, and it was an outbreak in New Hampshire. It comes through the sink. Those drains, the drains in the bathtub and the sink. Yeah, it's not right. It's not cool. So let's move on. So I don't know. It didn't even chase my brother. My brother and my mom were laughing, and I'm like, what the hell? This thing is gonna, if it gets on me and if it bites me, I'm gonna die. Because why is it on the news? It's a big deal. So let's move on to the other dream, or maybe it's a continuation. I'm making my way to the bus stop because I take the bus to go to school. And basically, because I'm in high school, even though I should drive, I haven't got my license or any driver's ed. Now I'm gonna get off topic, but I'm gonna avoid that. But I'm making my way to the bus stop, right? It was a typical day, except the sky was purplish indigo. It was indigo, and everything was just bluish. Everything was blue and depressing, I guess. And I'm making my way, and I get on the bus. However, you know how on a school bus they have the seats one big seat, seats here, seats there, seats there. Basically two people to a seat on the left and right side. But on this bus, it was weird. And it kind of reminded me of another dream. It was probably a continuation of another dream I had. I can't remember, but it seems so familiar. So But in this bus, it was like you sit down, but you're facing another seat. So if a person sits there, they're gonna be facing you, kind of like the train. If you've been on a train, you'll see that like the seats there, you're facing each other. Usually, you know, the trains I've been on, that's how it was. So let's move on. You know, the bus driver, it was so weird because I was facing towards the back of the bus, and in the back of the bus, you see like this street, and it's not like when I go to the bus stop, that street isn't there, but there's a huge street. It was a street, you know, and it was probably, you know, taken from Florida. Like, it was a street I recognized from Florida, not New Hampshire. And everything was just so tropical, like festive. You know how in Florida it's kind of like festive. It's kind of like, yeah, just the palm trees and everything, and just the feeling, the mood. Here in Nashville, it's something. It's different. It's really, really different. I don't know how to describe it, but it's just not like Florida, obviously, for many reasons. So, you know, the bus driver, he's like in the front of the bus, and I'm looking, you know, towards the back of the bus, and he's driving and everything, but we're going backwards, and I'm thinking, how the hell does he know where he's going? I mean, unless you're turning around, and that's hard. Like, how the hell do you do that? Unless it's an automatic bus, and you're just like, not a referee, like, you know how a flight attendant, you know, maybe a bus attendant, I don't know, what the hell. You know, they have that. They have like bus attendants, like the bus driver, and then they have like another adult. Usually, I guess they're learning, but yeah, it was so weird. All of a sudden, I found myself out of the bus. Then I found myself like in this prison thing, an abandoned prison. And you know how some prisons are like a big wall, like round with barbed wires, and it has like that big tower. Well, I make my way in there, you know. I'm guessing this is what I said, like in my dream, I need to find a way to get to my school faster because I don't know where the hell this bus driver is taking me, and I want to get, you know, into an accident. So let's move on, and I make my way inside the building, and this is I'm trying to remember how to describe it. Okay, basically, I was like in a video game in some form, and there's like a platform. There's like, I'm standing right here, right, like right there. Then, you know, like a few feet away, there's another platform, and I'm right here. So I need to jump over there, and then there's like a conveyor belt. And you know, those things that shoot fire in the Mario 64, like in basically all of Bowser's levels. That's basically that was there, like a stone that was shooting fire. And the conveyor belts, there's like one that goes this way, like straight ahead, one that goes towards the fire and it's shooting fire. And I'm like thinking, what the hell is this? This is an obstacle course. So I passed that with flying colors, I guess. Then another room, I'm in that same situation, but instead it was like nets. I don't know why the hell they were there. Do I launch myself? What the hell? And I passed that. I don't want to get into it. I don't even remember how the hell I did that. That's something I don't remember. But let's move on. As soon as I get to the last room, basically I find myself in this place, like in a hallway, kind of like a hallway. And so I'm right here. There's a hallway, and there's like a random crate. So I'm, you know, step forward and look to my left. Yeah, look to my left, and I see like this. It's like it's sheltered, and then you can see the outside, like, you know, kind of a little patio almost. But it was like broke. There was like things thrown around. It was a mess. So I'll make my way, you know, to you know, the grass area, and I look up, and there's like this huge tower, and I'm thinking, where the hell am I? Because it doesn't make sense. And then I look over, and there's another huge tower in front of me, and I have to get through. But let's move on. I go through the tower, right? And these stairs were so weird because it was like this. So you had to slide your way down, and you had to slide you know, squeeze through that, you know, little opens, that little spot. And eventually I get to what is it? I get to the I can't even say it. A city. Well, time's running out because you didn't have the video.